Lubbock residents had an opportunity to go in front of the City Council today to propose amendments to the new Unified Development Code. That big book of rules regulates how land can be developed and zoned. And while the council has already approved the UDC, it can be amended up until the date it goes into effect. KCBD News Channel 11's Joshua Ramirez joins us in the studio now with one of the sticking points. Joshua?
Well, Karen, that effective date for the UDC is October 1st, so the council still has time and more hearings to address the public's concerns. They listened for more than 2 hours today to both sides of those suggested amendments. One of the main amendments involves 2 projects that have already been shot down once.
We will consider and open up a public hearing to consider amendments to the Unified Development Code.
It was a list of a dozen amendments put before the Lubbock City Council, covering everything from landscaping to the definition of a family. Residents in favor and opposed to the 12 topics had their chance to be heard.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council.
One major sticking point involved zoning near Texas Tech University.
You know, if we look through the map a little more closely, we'll find that that dark green is scattered amongst residential neighborhoods.
That green color marks the area's zone for high-density residential use, allowing for mid to high-rise apartment development for mixed use. The adopted UDC currently allows for the construction of mixed-use buildings up to 75 feet tall in those areas.
And if you look around the city, you know, you'll find more examples of that.
The areas focused on, however, involved the construction of apartment complexes near 19th Street and University and in the South Overton neighborhood.
There has been immeasurable discussion in the last 3 or 4 or 5 months over 2 projects that are obviously taller than 45 feet. A bunch of emotion through those conversations. I would hope that council and planning and zoning would adopt the premise for a vertical mixed use, a maximum height of 45 feet.
The proposed amendment would do just that, something one of the property owners says is specifically directed at him and his company's efforts to erect a new complex.
He's afraid we're going to come back and try it again, and it's likely we will. But I just think it's wrong to change something for a single property. The aim here is to prevent us from being able to do what we want to do there.
And Mayor Payne says that UDC is not set in stone and it will continue to be an evolving document until that October 1st effective date. So there will be more opportunities for the public to voice its concerns. Karen.